wherever you are, whoever you are. Today is day 15 of the third 500K in 30-day challenge, where I'm working to raise funds for real estate investing for the real estate deals that I have working. I've got a couple coming, as a matter of fact, right now. And in that, if you're something you're interested in, real estate investing passively and making your money work for you, please feel free to shoot me a message on any or all of the platforms that you see me on: Facebook, YouTube, IG, and LinkedIn. I'm in all of those. If you'd like, just shoot me a message. Let me know that is something you'd like to talk about, and we can schedule a call. I'll leave my calendar link in the description of this particular video, and we can talk more there. But tomorrow, I'm going to talk some more real estate stuff. I'm going to talk about 506B and 506C, or maybe I'll just cover one. Yeah, I'll cover 506B first and talk about 506B. Now, but let me preface it before I do that tomorrow. I'm nobody's lawyer. I'm going to read you the definition and read what I've understood from the research and the thought process behind them. And then I'm going to talk to a few of my mentors and friends who are in the business that will be able to help clarify some questions that I might have. And if you got questions tomorrow, please make sure you come with them on those particular subjects, and I will see if I can help out. And if I can't, I'll take the question back to one of my mentors and then bring it back to you. So today, though, I wanted to talk about just the importance of engagement. And what this is whenever you're on any kind of platform, YouTube, LinkedIn. I apologize, guys. I'm working to pull up the comments at the same time as I'm doing this, so that's why I'm looking down. The camera's here. So working to improve my engagement on my YouTube, Facebook, IG, and I find it hilarious that I've got some 1,000 odd friends on Facebook, and then YouTube is 28 subscribers right now, and I got one of my first thumbs down. The funny part is, a friend of mine, Juan Alvarado, he hit me up and was like, "Yo, I just saw your your YouTube short," is what it was. It's a short, and I saw it was a 50-50 review on it, and he realized it was a thumbs down on there, which I found hilarious. And I actually love the fact that there's a thumb down on there, because that meant the actual reel itself elicited a feeling from whoever was listening or watching. Whether that be a positive feeling or a negative feeling, it elicited a feeling. And that is one of the biggest things that I'm working on creating in my branding journey, creating the ability to create an emotion in the viewer or the listener, whether it be the short, or what I call the O'Reillys. If you see my IG, it's the short reels that I do. It's to elicit the comical emotion. I take that stuff and I put it on YouTube as shorts as well. It's to elicit a comical or a laugh out of the viewer or the listener. And it's difficult, right? Comedy is not something that I am particularly good at. It's not something I've done forever or in a day, but it's something I'm learning and I'm researching, and I'm doing it in the space of real estate, which is even more difficult because it's not always a very loose space, particularly when you're talking the multifamily side of things. It tends to be a little bit more, I don't want to say stuffy, but a little bit more conserved or reserved. That's a better word. A little bit more reserved in how they approach it and how they deal with things on that side, because a lot of it is high level businessmen and women who are really, really, really involved. Hello, ma'am. Yes, you don't like my jokes. That's not the truth. Anyway, I love you nonetheless. So, that's how it works. And tonight is a little bit late. I had a couple calls to get onto for multifamily, and I've told you guys before, come 9:30, my brain starts to shut down. So if I have a difficulty getting out some of the words, that's the reason why. It's just something that I'm self-aware of, and I'm aware of that I continue to do that, and it's something I'll work out and continue growing, or I'll just take my behind to bed, one of the two. So back to what I was saying. So the engagement piece, it's very important to get that engagement, particularly on YouTube, Instagram, and on Facebook as well. I'm just not as heavily involved in Facebook. I'm more leaning towards LinkedIn now, becoming very heavily involved and not aggressive necessarily, but very active on the LinkedIn platform. And that is to make sure that I can be as engaged and learn as much as possible and work to cut down that learning curve when it comes to capital raising and real estate investing. It is a game we all got to play in whatever business or whatever field you're in. For me, knowing that the majority of the audience that's on LinkedIn are going to be the audience that I want to work with, it's now a shift. It's now an entire movement, as well as that YouTube. But the best part about the entire thing is, but the best part about the entire thing is that I have the ability to do it. I just got to sit down and do it. That's it. You just got to sit down and do it. Got to figure it out. Got to go through it. But I don't want you to be afraid to go out and make the mistakes. So go out, put your stuff out there in the world, into the ether. Give people a chance to see it. Whether they like it or not, it matters, sure, but it shouldn't matter in your regular life. It should matter on the online platform, but it only matters in the context where you need to take in that information and make the adjustments to succeed in what you want to do. There is no fail, there's only lessons. So you never fail, you just learn a lesson, you keep on going. So that's what you need to do. That's what you need to get done. That's how you need to take the action. Thank you, Mike. Yes, absolutely, bro. Shoot the shot. And to Miss Harrell, thank you so much as well. Actually, Miss Perry, but whatever. But thank you as well. I appreciate you being there to support me. I love you very, very much. My brother Mike. Yeah, man. Like Mike says, shoot the shot, man. Get on there, take the shot, and shoot. That's it. That's it. Once you put it up in the air, it might get blocked. Dikembe Mutombo might come out of nowhere and slap that out the park. But, well, not the park because it's not baseball, but the court. But the point is, you put it out there and you have to adjust according to that from there. So as you're doing your lives, as you're doing your videos, whatever it might be, figure it out as you go along. Take notes on yourself. Look at other people who are doing the same thing. Take notes. Learn from what they're doing. If you have the ability, shoot them a message. Ask them the question, hey, how do you do this? Or what's your thoughts on this, this, and this? Engage. You're more likely to get a response from those who are on YouTube, IG, and what have you, who are actually putting stuff out, because they want to make sure that they're creating that engagement, right? They're creating that whole movement, making that whole thing happen, doing all the things that they need to do. So that's all I had for tonight. Again, I gotta get my words together when it's come late night. I just can't get it together. But that's all for tonight. Tomorrow we'll talk about some of the 506C. It'll be what I talk about. We'll talk about 506C, and I'll kind of educate you guys the best of my ability and best of my knowledge on 506C. I might even invite a guest. Yeah, I might invite a guest. Mike, what's your schedule look like, man? Let's talk. So in the meantime, I gotta go for now. If you're on YouTube, Facebook, IG, make sure you check me out at The Oliver Perry on IG, The Oliver Perry on YouTube, as well as The Oliver Perry or just Oliver Perry on Facebook and LinkedIn. I'm there, and I look forward to seeing you there, and hopefully you can join in and be a part. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. Remember, you're better than you were, but you're not half as good as you're going to be. I will see you next time.